Speaking with Glenn Grayson this afternoon from Aruma Resources. Glenn, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Andrew. Thank you for having me again.
Look, a great piece of news out from you this morning. The market clearly likes it. Tell us a bit more about this high-grade copper and antimony identified at Fiery Creek.
Yeah, so Fiery Creek project is one that we've just acquired. So it was first trip out into the field to really check out on the ground what we had. Went to the Piper prospect that has a nice 700-metre long outcropping quartz breccia, and right along it there's malachite and copper mineralisation. So we took not a heap of samples, but a few samples, and they come back really well mineralised. Surprisingly, one come back with 1% antimony. So I've spoken to a couple of guys with a lot of experience in the Mount Isa area, and they're not sure what the high antimony means. So it's a little bit unusual for Mount Isa, but it's a nice one to have.
Was this prospectivity and mineralisation overlooked by previous explorers?
Yeah, so majors have held the ground a lot, looking for the really big deposits. They worked out, without doing a lot of work on the ground, that a big deposit wasn't there somehow. So MIM did work on this prospect in the 1992 to 1994. Did some drilling back then. Back in 1994, 4 metres at 0.5% copper wasn't of interest, but that's a bit different now. So they drilled 5 holes. All of them had some copper in them. Majority have had significant copper, but then they didn't follow it up with any on-ground geophysics. So I think that's the key.
So this project clearly has become an exploration priority for Aruma.
That's right, yeah. So I've got planned some ground gravity to cover the Piper prospect and its extents, as well as going over the Fiery Creek prospect itself as well. And I'm doing some IP over Piper to try and find a conductor to drill test.
And just tell us, Glenn, a bit more about the geology at Fiery Creek.
Yeah, so the Lady Loretta Formation is the majority of where Piper is. There's the Gunpowder Formation. There's the right rocks that host major deposits in other parts of the belt. And that's, like I said, that's why the majors were interested in it. But they walked away without doing a lot of work. If you compare it with the extent of exploration that West Australia has seen, Mount Isa is really hugely underexplored. So it's an exciting area to get into.
And I suppose given what's in the news recently around China, antimony and tariffs, this is one of the reasons you assayed for the mineral, is it?
The XRF gun said there was antimony in it. Assay, you do a 48 element suite anyway, so the assays come back anyway. But no, it is an interesting one to have there. So it's, you peg the right ground for the wrong reason sometimes. If I've got a good ore body there, you'll take it any day.
Good to speak, Glenn. Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Andrew.